I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. No matter how much cats fight, there always seem to be plenty of kittens. I know not how to aid you, save in the assurance of one of mature age, and much severe experience, that you cannot fail, if you resolutely determine that you will not. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. The things I want to know are in books. My best friend is the man who will get me a book I ain't read. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. A woman is the only thing I am afraid of that I know will not hurt me. The way for a young man to rise is to improve himself in every way he can, never suspecting that anybody wishes to hinder him. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Every man is said to have his peculiar ambition. Whether it be true or not, I can say for one that I have no other so great as that of being truly esteemed of my fellow men, by rendering myself worthy of their esteem. How far I shall succeed in gratifying this ambition is yet to be developed. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. There is no grievance that is a fit object of redress by mob law. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. I remember my mother's prayers, and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will swell when again touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature. I have borne a laborious, and, in some respects to myself, a painful part in the contest. Through all, I have neither assailed, nor wrestled with any part of the Constitution. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist. But I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts.